NCB and Michael Leachin were all over the news last year. After more than 2 years, NCB finally brought back dividend payments, but it was a rocky road to get there. Here's more.
Coming into 2023, there had been a lot of noise around NCB's lack of dividend payments. Shareholders were upset because a lot of them, especially pensioners, depend on NCB's regular dividends. But perhaps the most unhappy shareholder was NCB's chairman, Michael Leachin. During the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the Bank of Jamaica had suspended all dividend payments. Most blue-chip companies resumed regular dividends after the mandate was lifted a few months later, but not NCB. The stock's price tumbled from over $200 pre-COVID to $81 at the start of 2023, and it kept falling, dipping as low as $60. The declining stock price, coupled with the lack of dividends and several multi-billion-dollar fraud scandals involving employees, caused investors to panic. Then in July, Leachin announced that he was stepping away from the company for 3 months to focus on other projects. And boy oh boy did that cause some drama. There were speculations about his health, something that Leachin addressed on Taking Stock.
I'm 72, okay? And every year, I make sure that I can do my age in push-ups. So yesterday morning, I did 73, non-stop.
Did that answer that question? You're fit as a fiddle in great health.
Exactly.
But on top of that, Leachin also sold his infamous mega yacht and his mansion in the Cayman Islands, along with several other assets. That really got investors worried about NCB's future and wondering why he was selling. He also tried to clear that up on Taking Stock.
You know, periodically you have to take stock. It's like spring cleaning, right? You accumulate these things and then you say, am I getting optimal use out of these assets? Right? Age and stage. What should I be doing? How should I be allocating my capital today?
But no matter how much Leachin tried to reassure investors, things just weren't getting better. So he eventually had to cut the sabbatical short and come back to NCB and take a more hands-on role in operations. And he hit the ground running. Several top execs across the NCB group announced their resignations, including longtime CEO Patrick Hilton and Deputy CEO Dennis Cohen. Their departure spurred a new months-long dilemma, because in 2021, Hilton and Cohen had reportedly given up nearly $14 billion worth of NCB shares. Now that they were leaving, it was time to collect. They eventually settled for around half that and are now reportedly among NCB's largest shareholders. The other resignations and appointments made way for what Leachin said was a shift in the company's focus to ensure customer satisfaction above all else. And one of the best ways to satisfy customers, many of whom were shareholders, was by bringing back dividends. NCB declared its first dividend in over 2 years in November. Shareholders received their payouts on December 18.
Let's get this money.